One, I think that there'd be two things to this. One is, as an artist, I think just the effort that it takes to create something, write something, it takes a lot of courage to get yourself to that thing and look at a blank screen. Nowadays you're looking at blank screens, right? So to be able to take that first step and actually write that out, and then more than that, beyond that, go out there and publish it. So just, I think if people can take away that you just need to do, just keep doing, and hopefully from there there will be some kind of a snowballing effect, and it will manifest in some way or the other. So that is one from that angle. Besides that, I think from the narrative perspective, I think there's one recurring theme, which is the idea of belief, right? So I think that's something that I would like people to take back. Sounds like a generic thing, but it's still so hard to get around. When you want to get something done, just having belief, having all the belief to pull through, that is something I think it would be great if. So the central character, Rinat, he's this purposeless 26-year-old guy who is meandering through life, and he suddenly realizes that he has a bigger role to play in this world, in this universe. So how does he step up and live up to the responsibilities that destiny has kind of carved out for him? More importantly, I think it goes to say that no one ever is like inconsequential.
The Rise of the Fallen. The Rise of the Fallen, written by Abhishek Krishnan. I got to know he's a good author and writer, producer, director also. Which will be first responsibility. The thing is, he's a good writer, I got to know, and the base is about Asura and angels. What happened exactly? I'm not going to tell you the story, but the exact prologue he narrates so well. It is about when Mumbai village crossed with the experience of Asura and angels. So they travel in a first train kind of a story. What is the USP? What is the different thing which makes him different from other author, other stories? It is about the reality. The reality and the imagination have a very fine line in between. So this is us. This is about us. This is about us that our mentality, our soul, our thought makes us different, like difference between Asura and human. So this is the concept, and every time whenever I'm calling for it by people launch, I think I'm the first person to purchase this. And this is my this is a kind of responsibility, of course. Someone made it so work so hard, and he took 6 to 8 months to make it. So this is my responsibility. Not even take this book. I'm going to read it, and inshallah, a big film will come on this concept.
आपके साथ बुक पढ़ना कौन पढ़ते हैं आप?
Yes, before some years I used to very much reader because of my very tight schedule. I am unable to read these days. But yes, my interest is getting creating more and more. So definitely I will read this book by myself.
Small bit. Like I mentioned, the Asuras have actually infiltrated into Mumbai, and they've started hunting down the Manwaans. They've started wreaking havoc in the city of Mumbai, and that's as much. It's kind of towards the start of the book, 23 pages in. Over the next 2 weeks, similar killings were reported across Mumbai. Right from Borivali to Juhu to Powai to Marine Drive, innocent people were being slaughtered. One case that got reported was even of a 6-year-old boy. Usur's plan was being carried out exceedingly well. The only thing delaying their progress was the Mumbai traffic. A concept that was unheard of in hell. Adapting to the new laws of this new realm wasn't all that hard though. When an Asura leached onto a host, all its memories would be accessible, making it much easier to blend in with normal walking, talking humans. When the Asuras were not busy tracking down an unrealized Manwaan, they would enjoy a ride on the Mumbai-Virar local while exchanging body fluids with 100 others crammed in the train compartment. The smell of sweat from grown men whom they were smothered against intrigued them, a sensation they had never experienced before. Much of their time was spent recreating events that humans would indulge in. They would sit in a Kali Pili taxi and experience the breeze filled with the stench of fish on their faces as they drove by the docks. Some hosts even came with a mobile and a pair of earphones in their pockets, which the members of the underworld clan would plug in and shove into their ears to listen to the rhythmic vibrations that were popularly known as music.
What a movie is what happens. So that could happen to any one of us, you know. Like how it happened to me, that can happen in
How long did it take you to write this?
I wrote the first draft. It took me about 6 to 8 months to get the first draft out, and then I just did my own thing of, I mean, it's called self-publishing. You just put it out there and you figure out a way. And then
About a year or so later, I had Kevin's company.
came on board, they picked up the book, and now it has a new life. It's seeing a new journey. So I think end to end, it will be about 2 years maybe since the time I thought about it, and yeah.
What made you pick up this?
What I really liked is how the angels and the azuras kind of came together, and there was a fusion of different myths from all over the world. And I think that is what really interested me into it, and that is why the reason I picked up. And plus, I always bet on the author more than the book. So I took a bet on Abhishek. He's a very vibrant and a very energetic guy. So yeah.
Hansal, it's so nice to see you here. For a realistic filmmaker, this is a work of fiction. So tell us what excited you about coming here and supporting us.
The work that we do is all born of
look at mythology as a way to sort of expand our universe, our mental universe, our imagination. And I'm glad that this writing is being done by younger writers, and they're embracing this form. That storytellers like us can sort of aspire to make a fantasy which is not necessarily steeped in the past. A fantasy that is steeped into, that merges the past, the future and the present. So yeah, I mean, it's amazing. Abhishek is a talented writer, and just to be here to support him in this endeavor, I think it's my honor.
Sir, any chance Rise of the Fallen will be made into a OTT show or a film by Hansal Mehta?
I'm always hopeful that good work finds a larger audience, and that this book finds an audience that is visual, particularly myths have great visual potential. So I hope that this gets made, and then I've already put my hands up for the rights. So yeah, hopefully we are able to make this happen.
The million-dollar question, which role do you envisage yourself playing? Because you write stories like screenplays.
I think for me, when I started writing off this book, I tried to stay as close to home as possible. So you start with the lived-in experiences, right? So you can write honestly, you can really feed off those instead of writing about a character that you don't really know about. So I think I'll have to say it'll have to be the central character, because a lot of the things, the way he leads his life, the way he makes his journey, was inspired from the thing that I went through, right? It's just easier when it comes across as more honest, I feel. So definitely the lead character.
Being an author is one thing, supporting authors is another. How do you manage both the roles?
I don't. It's very hard, and but I try my very best to actually be there for all the writers. I know how tough it is to be a writer out there. I know how lonely the job is, and I think if Abhishek has friends like me, and I have friends like Abhishek and Hansal sir as well, I think we all are supporting writers out there, and yeah, so I think that's great. That's how it should be.
Any last words, Abhishek?
Buy the book. Please buy the book. and please let me know what you think. I'm really eager to know that. Good, bad, ugly, whatever your thoughts, please let me know. And of course, like the way Hansal sir showed up and supported, please go out there, support first-time authors, playwrights, screenwriters, actors. Please just show your support, and whatever you do, little will go a long way for them.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.